Hi, everybody, and welcome to your Wisdom Wednesdays for today. I am Patrina Wisdom, your Fresh Start Specialist and Authentic Living and Leadership Coach. And I want to thank you for joining me today. If you're new to my Wisdom Wednesdays, I give 3 powerful tips to awakening every single week. And each month there's a theme. And this month our theme is sacred self-care. So I like to say that you are your most valuable asset, and honoring yourself is like honoring God. So with that said, let's jump in to our Wisdom Wednesdays for today. So our first tip for today, accept that people are who they show you they are. Actions speak louder than words. So when a person shows you who they are, I want to invite you to believe them. Be good to yourself by allowing them to be who they are without compromising yourself and your needs. See, the gift in this is that the more that you allow other people to be who they are and accept them for that and not try to change them, the more then you're going to attract people into your life that accept who you are, that are going to, provide for your needs and allow you to be who you are and get your needs met. So it's an exchange of energy, it's an openness, it's a being non-judgmental and just accepting people for who they really are so that they also will do the same for you. Tip number 2 today is ask for what you want or need. See, once you own your desire, it's important to ask for what you want or need. Unfortunately, none of us out there are mind readers. So the better that you get at communicating your needs, the easier it's going to be for you to get your needs met. And our tip number 3 for this week is release the guilt around wanting what you want. Oftentimes we feel badly about asking or demanding what it is that we really want in a relationship, or we make excuses about why the person is not giving it to us. Stop justifying. Just own your desires, communicate your desires, and if your needs are not being met, then give yourself permission to move on. This is something I've struggled with a lot in my life, and to be quite honest, it's because of the relationship that I've had with my father. And so specifically in love relationships, I find that I try too hard, that I justify why certain things are or are not happening. And it's really not a healthy way to be in a relationship because you have to stand strong. I have to stand strong in what it is that I want in my life and I need in my life in order for me to progress to the level and become the person that I really want to become. So I've learned, and actually I've just been reminded of this lately, that I have to stand strong. I have to uphold that boundary, and I have to be willing to let things go that don't fit. And that's the hard part. So I want to challenge you, I want to invite you to really get clear on what it is that you want in your life, the types of relationships that you want with your children, the types of relationships that you want with your parents, the type of relationship you want with friends and loved ones and spouses. Because until you get complete clarity, none of those relationships are going to be the way that you want them to be. I know a lot of people who have children that are completely out of control, to be quite frank, or that kind of run them, kind of run the household. And so I also want to invite you to reevaluate your relationship with your children. And if you can't control your household, if you can't maintain the energy in your household in regard to your children and your spouse and just the whole environment that you have, then how can you control any of the external events in your life, things that happen outside of your household? Just food for thought. So with that said, I want to thank you for joining me on this Wisdom Wednesday. Again, we're talking about sacred self-care, and I want to remind you that we have our Sacred Self-Care Retreat coming up on July 20th and 21st. Also, we're going to have it on October 12th and 13th right here in San Diego. It's going to be fantastic, and I think I mentioned before, or maybe I didn't on my Wisdom Wednesdays, that this retreat is going to be by invitation only. I want to make sure that I have the right women there. I want to make sure that you are the women who have been through some sort of a transition in your life, whether it be divorce, a loss of a loved one, maybe your empty nest syndrome, midlife, that your change of lifetime right now. Possibly you got passed over for a promotion, or you got laid off or fired, and you're just in this transition and you're not quite sure what's next. That's what I'm here to help you with. What's next? I want to help you reconnect with who you really are, discover all your gifts and your talents, and really get back in touch with what it is that you want to do, what makes you happy, absent of all the expectations of other people. And I want to help you recreate your life from that point. Okay, again, I'm the Fresh Start Specialist. I specialize in helping move people swiftly through challenges and transitions to create a life that they absolutely love. And I want to do that for you. So save the date. Our Sacred Self-Care Retreat is here in San Diego, July 20th and 21st, and also October 12th and 13th. Email me, coaching@patrinawisdom.com, and I will send you a questionnaire. Fill that questionnaire out, and then once you qualify for the retreat, if I see that you are definitely someone who needs to be on this retreat, then I will send you a direct invitation. Now, if you're someone who's saying, hey, I don't need the retreat, but I know someone who does, I'm also accepting nominations. All of us know easily 4 or 5 women who really need to be on this retreat, who really need to reconnect with who they are, regain their sexy, and just show up powerfully in the world the way that you know that they can. So again, if you're someone who wants to nominate a friend or a family member for this retreat, email coaching@patrinawisdom.com. I'll send the invitation directly to them. So email me with their name, their email address, their phone number. Let them know that I'll be contacting them, and we'll get this ball rolling. I'm so excited to be talking about the self-care issue, and even more excited about the transformations that are going to happen on this retreat. I'm here to serve. Have a fantastic day. If you haven't already, visit my email, patrinawisdom.com. Connect with me on Facebook and Twitter, Patrina Wisdom or Patrina McDonald, and search me on LinkedIn. That said, I can't wait until next week, where I'm going to give you more tips on sacred self-care. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Namaste.